Hi, I'm Maren and welcome back to my channel, Maren Makes It. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 tips to help prevent weight gain during the holidays. This can be a really difficult time for people trying to lose weight or maintain their weight because there's just so many opportunities to indulge and have special holiday foods that we only see this time of year. I'm going to help you get through it all. So without further ado, 5 tips for you. So the first tip I have for you guys is to plan ahead, especially when you have a big family dinner coming up, a night out, or an event. Think through ahead of time what you're gonna have. How much are you gonna eat? What's going to be there? Should you be bringing a dish? If yes, maybe that's the opportunity to bring something healthy that you're gonna feel comfortable eating while you're there. What treats are gonna be worthwhile while you're there? And what things would you rather pass on? If you think this through ahead of time, it's like doing a mental dress rehearsal so that you can make those mindful decisions once you're there. The best time to make this plan is before you even leave the house. Maybe you even want to do it in the morning while you're still kicked back in your pajamas with your morning coffee like I am. It's so easy when we're socializing to get distracted, you're caught up in the conversation, you're lost in the moment, and then suddenly, before you know it, you've drank way more than you planned or you ate way more than you planned. I want you to be able to be present in the moment and fully enjoy the company of your loved ones. However, going in with a plan allows you to do this in a way that aligns with your goals instead of gets in the way of them. My next tip is that you don't have to eat the same foods in the same quantities just because the people around you are doing that. They're most likely a different height, weight, age, gender, and all of these things affect how much food a person actually needs. Plus, they might have different goals than you do during this holiday season. As an example, I've been a vegetarian since I was 8 years old, and just because other people around me are eating meat doesn't mean I just go start eating meat for the holidays. Let go of that pressure to do what the other people around you are doing. This goes for both quantity and what is on the plate. My third tip for you guys is to stop skipping meals earlier on in the day just because you know you have a dinner coming up. We've all been there. You have a big family dinner coming up. Maybe it's Thanksgiving, maybe it's Christmas dinner. You know there's going to be lots of treats and tons of things to overeat or indulge on. And so what do? We're so busy in the kitchen that we end up not eating breakfast or lunch that day. Or maybe we decide to skip these meals because we want to leave room for all those goodies coming later on in the day. But now it's a few hours later and you're getting ready to go into dinner, and then suddenly now you're going into that big dinner and your stomach's completely empty. Everything looks delicious when we're super hungry. That's normal. We're humans. We need food. It's much harder to moderate how much you're having and what you're having when you're going in this hungry. Oftentimes, coming at it this way can actually lead to you eating more food in the day because now you have no meals and then one giant meal versus 2 smaller meals and a normal sized dinner. You can still really enjoy that dinner without having to way overeat it. So my third tip for you guys is to stop skipping meals earlier on in the day just because you know you have a dinner coming up. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 8:20 a.m. It's time for breakfast.
Tip number 4 is to watch what you're drinking. So there's lots of yummy beverages that come around only at the holidays, from your hot chocolate to the peppermint mocha at Starbucks. And then you have eggnog at home like this. And of course wine and the usual alcohols. But these drinks can add up really quickly in terms of the number of calories. A cup of eggnog can have up to 400 calories if you're using an original non-reduced fat recipe. It's much easier to end up drinking your calories than it is to eat them. For example, if you eat 2 eggs, a serving of cheese, a slice of bread together for breakfast, that is probably going to end up being around 400 calories, which is the same as this 1 cup of eggnog. Think about how full you get from that breakfast versus drinking this. Drinking your calories is likely going to lead to more total calories for the day. My next tip for you is to adjust your exercise routine. It's easy when plans change, weather gets colder, you might be traveling, to just stop exercising altogether. But instead, let's think about ways that we can adopt that routine that you already have. That might mean coming up with an indoor exercise routine. If you like walking outside, maybe it means investing in some really warm gloves so that you can keep walking outside even in the winter. If you normally exercise in a gym, maybe you can go with a family member to their gym while you're visiting them. Some chain gyms also have locations across the country, and your membership might even include ability to go to the gym in a different location. Another great way to get active in the winter is to embrace the winter sports. Ice skating, snowboarding, skiing, there's lots of ways to get active that you actually can't do during the summer that you can only do this time of year. If you found these tips to be helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. It helps out my channel a lot. See you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas.